So I even went to bed, and I woke up, I saw 2-1. I slept back. I woke up, I saw 2-2. I slept back. I woke up, I saw 3-2. I'm like, there is no way.
Who dash Man United Europa League final?
Okay, surely Chelsea has to go far in the Conference League. Surely.
Okay. What about you, Dami?
Who's Dami?
Oh, my bad. All right. Once again, we are back. Welcome, guys, to the Pitchside Banter podcast. Yours truly, Harrison, here today to discuss everything Premier League happenings, what's happened in the past game week. Wow, where do we start? I am joined once again by my trusted compadres. We're the quadruple mafia. We are the I don't know what we are, man. I don't know what else we are, but we are here today, and I'm joined by Prince. Prince, introduce yourself to the group, to the team, to the fam, to everyone, to the viewers.
My name is Prince. FPL team Prince FC.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I've been schooling this for some time now. So
oh my gosh.
We just decided to create the podcast so I could school them on podcasting as well. But it's alright. Nice to be here.
And of course, Adam.
Hello, everyone. I'm here again.
Alright, it's your boy Rose. Welcome to another episode of the Pitchside, where we could drop some bomb analysis. Nice one. Thank you guys for being here once again. Guys, Arsenal and Man City played today. Not today, yesterday. And they had quite similar results, right? They were both at home. They both went behind, and then they came back and scored 3. And it looks like the title race has taken shape, or has it?
The title race has taken shape since the beginning of the season. So, yes.
Why do you say so?
Man City, Arsenal, because of the way the past couple of seasons have gone, if you lose 3 or more games, it's likely that City will take the title. So we know that City is in it for sure. Arsenal were competing last year, so based on how they started, we know that they are in it for sure. I think Liverpool are the only surprise, maybe, to some people because of the transition, but it looks like how they are playing, they're also in the hunt for the title.
Okay. What about you, Dami?
Who's Dami?
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, Prince. Okay, Prince, what do you think, Prince? Okay, yeah, Prince, what do you think, man?
Yeah, for me, I just feel like because of the way these two teams are set up, Arsenal and Man City, it's definitely an Arsenal and Man City race. But obviously, it's going to be underdogs, and like for the last 2 years, couple years, it's been Liverpool. But it's just a certainty, like Elian said, that Arsenal and Man City are going to be the ones competing for the title. Obviously, my money is on Man City, but I think it's going to be a crazy season again.
Yeah, summarize that for us, David.
All right, so, I mean, is the title race shaping up? I mean, what do you mean, is it shaping up? I mean, it's already shaped up. We all said Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool are there right now. But I mean, I'm very sure at some point the title pretenders, as I call them. I mean, you have your Liverpool, Chelsea think they are one of them right now. They think they are cooking. Couldn't beat Forest at home, by the way.
Don't talk about Chelsea, man.
But so yeah, the title race is shaping up. It's going to be Man City, Arsenal. They are both the only teams to not lose, so it's pretty obvious.
Oh, okay. Now, we all, well, some of us at least, all thought perhaps if Tottenham beats Manchester United, which they did last weekend, and they're coming to this weekend, they were supposed to also beat the next team they'll face, which was Brighton. At least we all reasonably thought that, or some people did, by chance. But we all also understand that Tottenham is Tottenham, and sometimes some things will change. So now, who out of them was so surprised that Tottenham?
Tottenham.
The history of Tottenham. How many of us were surprised by the results after seeing Tottenham go 2-0 up in the first half and then losing to Brighton? How many of us saw that coming?
Bro, I'm just go first, man. Hey.
Yeah.
I watched that game live.
Okay.
And I saw Brendan Johnson, he scored 1-0. And I was like, Right before 1-0, they scored a goal that was actually given for offside. So Brighton failed to fix up and they scored. Then before you know it, Madison scores the second. Then I'm like, they're about to get absolutely destroyed. Danny Welbeck had a chance, he missed. So I even went to bed and I woke up, I saw 2-1. I slept back. I woke up, I saw 2-2. I slept back. I woke up, I saw 3-2. I'm like, there is no way. That game was crazy. And Tottenham are bottle jobs, man. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. To your point, David, Welbeck missed a couple of chances, especially that cross that Mitoma gave to him, and I don't know how he missed that. So
Mitoma, yeah. What a miss, bro! If he was playing against Manchester United, that is a goal.
He will prop that.
He's scoring that. He doesn't care. I'm telling you.
But it's true.
Players,
he always pops against us.
Everybody is the player of their life when they're playing that game. I don't get
it. Of course, yeah. Let's make it about that.
United fans are so self-centered.
Oh, bro, I swear to you, I'm not even joking, Eden. I swear to you, bro. Guess the only game Dean Henderson of Crystal Palace chose to become a real keeper.
I'm not
against Barcelona.
What do you mean? Henderson has actually been giving good distance. You guys are always popping on FPL every year.
Yes, but this season, I've had him in my team, bro. He gave me 1 point every week until they played United. He had 10 points.
Oh, my God, man. Yeah, but, it is what it is, man. But generally, I don't know what it is about Tottenham. But, both teams played really high lines. But anyway, it is what it is. But you can expect a crazy
they both
game.
Play high lines, but Tottenham have better players, right? So
Yes,
the thing is, you miss all the shots you don't take. Normally, a manager of Brighton will be like, bruh, it's 2-0, let me defend. Maybe you concede one more. But this guy was like, nah, let's go for it. And they won, bro. They actually
like you guys
won.
are mischaracterizing Brighton a lot.
Yeah, I don't think Brighton is
Brighton is not.
Why do you say so?
Brighton hasn't been an easy team since Graham Potter came. I don't know why you guys are doing like they are like a Crystal Palace or something.
Brighton's always even a
I agree with you, but should they be beating Tottenham? Should they be beating Tottenham? No.
Yes, they can, bro.
But
did you see the way they played last year?
No. I'm not saying like they can't beat Tottenham. From being 2-0 down to come back, you wouldn't expect that for Brighton. Come on.
I'm not. This is not out of reach for Brighton. I'm sorry.
Maybe you're overhyping Tottenham or you're underrating Brighton. I don't know which one it is, man.
Fair enough. Also, maybe the fault is mine.
To your point, Tottenham have better players, but Brighton play a better system because, as Harrison said last week, the manager changes, but the style of football is the same. So they have been playing the style of football for some time now. So
okay, so
if you have a better system,
before the game, after Spurs beat Man U 3-0 last week, you were expecting a Brighton win?
I didn't expect a Tottenham win. You can ask anybody.
Fair enough.
I honestly didn't expect a Tottenham win.
Fair enough.
Well, I can't really say I didn't expect a Tottenham win, but I'm just saying that I don't think it was an easy fixture for Tottenham.
No, for sure, it wasn't easy. But for them to now get 2-0, you wouldn't expect Brighton to come back win 3-2, bruv. Come on, fam.
Brighton?
To be honest, I didn't think Brighton would win.
Fair enough. I mean, maybe Brighton are so insanely good. I mean, I know they are good, but I wouldn't expect them to come back from Tottenham, who are playing well right now, and come back and win. I know they're a
Why are we
good
saying
team.
Tottenham are playing
Like,
well? Is it because
Tottenham
they
aren't really that great, though.
because they're like, yes, bro. Before this game, they were like 6th on the table or something, or like 7th.
And where are they now?
Still probably like 8th or something. It's not bad. They're on a good run of form.
They're
They've
ninth.
won like 4 games in a row or 5. So when I saw 2-0, I was like, they'll probably win on their vein of form. And then they came back and lost, actually. That's crazy.
Anyway,
they've won 2 games in the EPL, but 5 games in total, yeah. But
fair enough.
I think, it is what it is with Brighton. So we could just speaking about Brighton and Tottenham, what do these two teams have in common? They already beat Manchester United. Coming back to Manchester United now, you have Erik ten Hag. No, I think we had the discussion last podcast, right? Where we were discussing if Erik ten Hag loses the next 3 games, Porto, Tottenham, and Aston Villa, then he's probably out of the job. I think we had that conclusion the last time we discussed this. But David, did you ever stop to consider, at least from Manchester United's fans' perspective, like, okay, what if he loses 1 game and then draws 2? What are we supposed to take of that? Should he? What was that? Erik ten Hag, I feel like this guy has some kind of juju or something that's saving him, because I don't know what the board would do now. Does he stay in the job? Does he go? Is this result against Aston Villa enough? I don't know. What you guys think?
You guys need to give Ten Hag a lot of there needs to be patience. I think Man United fans are just very impatient.
Davi is coming from the most malicious perspective in the world. If I hear.
Yeah,
oh my God,
man. Maybe you guys should just calm down. It's just, how many years has he even played, coach or managed money? It's not been that many years, man. So I feel like
2 years. Yeah, this is the beginning of the 3rd.
There's a Ten Hag mentality. There's a Ten Hag ideology that is trying to pass through the team.
This is joking.
Obviously.
Oh my gosh, man. What do you think, man?
I genuinely think that you should. Let me just say this point. People.
Adam is genuine. Adam is genuine, but you see that guy over there.
What do you mean?
That guy over there.
Some of the Tottenham fans today were asking for Postecoglou to get sacked. Do you know how, even with the system, bro, even with the system and everything that they've implemented,
that guy is weird, man. How can you say that I don't plan on winning anything? That I only win trophies in my second.
He didn't say that. He actually said if he doesn't win any trophy this season, he has failed. That he always wins something in year 2.
What I was saying that was that the last episode, I don't remember which one of you made the points. Either it was David or Harrison. But you were saying that if there was a style of play, if there was a system, then you give him time. Managers, even with a style of play and a system, still they're not giving him time. So it has nothing to do with that. Football fans are just impatient. Give Ten Hag time, let him run out his contract. If it doesn't work, then you change him. But changing him now is not going to result in anything better. After that one there, concrete.
Yeah, I think honestly, I believe that maybe he's been playing poorly this past couple of months and stuff. But I don't know, man. If you guys sell Ten Hag, what are you going to get? That's what you get. If you guys decide to fire him, rather, what are you going to get? There are not much options for Man U, man, as a team. And I really think the team has run into a lot of work. So I think it's a general Man United fans just need to be patient with the manager so he can set up his own type of gameplay and all of that. Firing managers doesn't work for you. I know it's a system that works in Chelsea, and a lot of teams feel like, that's a system that can work generally, but not always, man. I feel like there are some teams that need to stick to a certain manager for a while and get accustomed to it, like Liverpool.
Nice. So I'd like to thank everybody for their takes. For those who I believe to be genuine and those who I believe to be absolutely malicious sharks, right?
Yeah.
So Look, in order for you to get time, you have to show something.
Mm.
I was watching the former players' analysis, right? And they said something interesting. They said, look, a manager's job, you have to win. Yeah, injuries, whatever, at the high end, even as you want to buy time, you have to win. You have to show something in the instant. Look, I'm tired of us talking about, Klopp, when the Klopp came, blah, 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 when Pep came, when Arteta came, whatever. Even in season 3 of Arteta, they were like 20th in the league after game 4 or something. And like they're conceding like 3 goals a game. So I'm not saying it all has to be like glowy and rosy for him to stay. But the matter of the fact is, right, his career should have never hung on this last 2 games versus Porto and Aston Villa. What could you possibly learn in those 2 games that you shouldn't know already about a man who has coached you for 2 years?
Exactly.
So it's not a matter of. I think they just put it as, if he loses both those games, then he has to go. But at the end of the day, you guys should have made your decision anyways. I think we have a long-term coach in mind, right? This is what I believe is happening. We have a long-term coach in mind, and these guys hoped ETH can hold the reins for this year and manage to hold out until they can get the guy they want. But in the meantime, if shit hits the fan and it's a result-based business being which it is, they feel like they may have to pull the trigger earlier, but they ideally don't want to. Some reports came in today that actually they don't want to sack him yet. So that's really what's going on here. So can he manage until he stables the ship and, they keep him in until they get the long-term man? Because I know for a fact he's not the long-term coach they have in mind. Plenty of coaches have been called open who they are aiming for long-term. Some are Nagelsmann,
Inzaghi.
Inzaghi, but they're not really looking at Inzaghi because he doesn't know English. Then they were also involved in this Stuttgart, this Hones guy, and also Alonso as well. So they're looking at these kind of options for long term. So the question is if ETH can manage. I mean, obviously, if he wins something major, then maybe he ends and he manages to get another year or something. But his time is ticking regardless. So that's just the case, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good point there you made. And if I could just summarize this topic by just closing this on what Sergeant Ratcliffe said when he was asked. The Guardian, a Guardian reporter asked him, and he says, "It's not my call." Basically saying he has a team that has been put in place, and it is not up to him to decide. But I just think that's what I expect him to say anyway. What else is he going to say? It's not his call. Of course, it's his call. There's no way he's going to walk into that meeting and then he's going to say, "Oh, I don't want him," and they're going to say, "No, we want him." He has the majority. At least he's the highest individual shareholder. At least as an individual, he's the highest shareholder, so he has a lot of sway. So let's see how that works out. Honestly, my opinion as a fan as well is the draw yesterday against Porto made me angrier than the draw against Aston Villa today. I can understand you drawing against Aston Villa. They just beat Bayern Munich in Champions League, and it was a very tough game. So I've noticed that watching some of the games, Aston Villa games, I just noticed that why am I forgetting his name? The Aston Villa coach. Sorry for just my brain's blanking out. They play, they set the offside traps and all that, but he's been a bit pragmatic. And I saw that pragmatism against Bayern Munich. So he knows that when he has a team they're playing a team that has, threat on the counter and all that, they are being more measured in their approach, which is necessary anyway. But, it is what it is. And, speaking about playing in Europe and being pragmatic and also very good attacking play, you can't help but discuss Chelsea. Chelsea, I said it before that I was really envious and jealous of the attacking style and play that Chelsea has adopted and has been playing. I just like how fluid it is. And then, of course, the genius of Cole Palmer. They played Nottingham Forest today. Even though they drew, I'm sure we could all agree that it was, quite a scintillating game. Dami, I don't know if you saw the game. What did you think as a resident Chelsea fan watching the game today?
Yeah, thanks. Beautiful football, man. Beautiful football. Slightly disappointed to get just the 1 point. But I think You gotta look at the big picture here, and yeah, you gotta be excited about the way the team played and the performance and the just willingness to us to stick together. I like the new partnership I'm seeing with Cole Palmer and Nani.
Madueke.
Yeah, I think Casiado, um, Malo Gusto, um, Pedro Neto, Cucurella. Sometimes they are playing their part. I feel like it's just really exciting to see this type of Chelsea again. And I just obviously I don't know, and I can't say for sure. But like, yeah, this is gonna be a permanent fix, or we're not gonna like go back to Chelsea of last year. Hopefully not. But
Yes.
we just have to be excited about the present play, man, because it's beautiful football, beautiful attacking play, and yeah, you gotta give props to Maresca as well.
Dami, just on Maresca, I want to ask you. He said that he doesn't think that you can compete with Man City and Arsenal. Do you think that's a
Yes.
fair assessment of where your team is at right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously he's not saying that if all things being equal and like if things go our way and
You
we
can't
have an
compete with Man
opportunity
City
to
after
actually.
1 billion.
Why is my fan interrupting me, man? I don't like talking to fans that like we can even see their team on the table, man. Are you talking to me?
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
bro, you should be chilling on me, man. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted a little bit. But my point is that I think he made a very valid point in the sense that you, I don't think any Premier League team in right now can compete with Arsenal and Man City, just because those managers have been in those teams for a long period of time. They understand the football. The team is perfectly like constructed for them. Like, there's just a lot of things that like Arsenal and Man City as have used time to gain. It's just like the more experience you get, the better you are at like a newbie or anything like that. So you can't expect Maresca, all these other new coaches and slot all those guys to like play as well as Pep and Arteta are playing with the teams they have. But that's a given time, we'll be able to compete with them. But in terms of right now, I think he makes very valid points.
Mm, mm. Nice, thank you. If like another club's manager said that, no names mentioned, I know that they'll be talking plenty right now. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
David, see your life outside, man.
Yeah. David, any response or we just move on anyway? Specifically, speaking about Chelsea, and then Kopama and what have you. I read somewhere that Kopama has more goal contributions than Erling Haaland. If you look at everything told us since he got to Chelsea, and to think about how much Kopama was sold to Chelsea for, to think about he didn't even start the first couple of games when he first came to this club, right? And the guy, if you have Kopama in your FPL, you can't go wrong. That's a sure banker, isn't he? So I'm really like, I shouldn't be, but I'm really, really jealous of Chelsea. Just the way they move, the way they play, and just how creative they are. Man, the flair is one thing. The speed on the wings and all that, it's a very, very. When was the last time Chelsea lost the game? I'm trying to remember. When was the last time they lost the game this season in all competitions? It just seems like a long time to me. It seems like a long time to me. But anyway,
Yeah, believer now, right?
I couldn't
Three
care less
three
before,
episodes
but
ago, you were saying something about finishing ahead of us.
clearly there's a lot to admire, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing. Oh, if I could say about Maresca, what the point Eden was trying to bring up, um, well, I expect him to say that, but he's also changed things very quickly, and he's done things drastically. Like the recruitment I think has been like ruthless. But if he has the team he wants, which I think he's confirmed that, and apart from making sure things gel and depth in the squad and all that, I think they have a good chance, man. They may not carry the Premier League, but they are making a strong shot for a strong third, I think. But yeah, David, you can finish up.
What's the difference between Pochettino's ball and Maresca's ball? Honestly, educates me because I want to know.
No, I think Maresca definitely plays more.
Fans just like saying he changed their style just because the guy is winning 5 in a row.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I think Maresca uses a lot of his, what's it called? His left back and right back in midfield. He really plays that kind of Pep style a little bit, playing up on the back and all that. I don't think it's quite the same as Pochettino. I don't think it's quite the same. I just don't think it's quite the same. There's similarities though, not just quite the same. I mean, I don't know, Dami, do you agree or disagree with that? I don't think it's quite the same.
I think honestly, I don't think there's I think there's a difference between Maresca's type of football and Pochettino's football, and but I think I get what Adam is saying in the sense that I think the way this team is and the amount of players we bought, it was just inevitable to see this sort of good football eventually. I think the Chelsea management too kind of don't have. I didn't give a lot of the managers they sacked in the last 2 years opportunity to actually develop the team. So in as much as Maresca is reaping the reward now, yeah, I think that there are a lot of the managers we've had in the past that could have also, gotten us to this point.
All right, David.
All right, fam. Hey. The cooking session shall begin. Number 1. Until Maresca goes 28 games unbeaten, I don't want to hear shit, bruv. I don't want to hear shit. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer went 28 games unbeaten. Oh, Maresca already lost his first game against Man City. All right, then. It's funny how Chelsea fans are yelling oh, Maresca changed my life. Oh, and now we are playing football under Maresca. Blah, blah, blah. Bruv, I can't help myself, man. You man have been on this roller coaster nothing less than 15 times in the last 20 years. This guy is having a decent start. But you man, you know how inevitably toxic it's going to get eventually with this fucking humongous ass squad. With all these players, there was news about some investors in Clear Lake trying to sell their shares and dip 2 weeks ago. Right? So, I mean, football comes in cycles. You man, enjoy the spotlight right now, Cole Palmer and that. I don't see much in that team that's special apart from Palmer, to be honest. But that's a story for another time. And I just feel like there's a lot of hype and air being blown up their ass right now. And I think they need a humbling in the EPL. And I can't wait for that Anfield test. It's going to be a sweet one.
Please, man, you humble us.
I go humble you too, don't worry.
Okay. All right, guys, look, we don't have much time. We need to move on. We need to move on to the next topic. All right, guys, we simply need to move on. Speaking of how our teams have been doing and what have you, I'm really curious to know what you guys think. Just give me a very quick answer to this one. What EPL teams are we expecting to do well in European competitions? Okay, from that, some Champions League to your Europa League to your, I think for Chelsea, Conference League, right? So what teams are we expecting to do well in these competitions? Are there any of these competitions that, we expect an EPL team to win? Champions League, maybe?
Okay, surely Chelsea has to go far in the Conference League. Surely. The Europa League.
What are you trying to do, bro?
I don't know why I laugh.
Oh my God, man. He said you have to. He said you have to, bro. Oh, man, that's funny.
For me.
Is it just Man United? Man United and who are in there?
Tottenham.
Okay, for Europa League, I don't think any English team is going far. I'm just being honest here, to be honest. And then for the Champions League, it's probably Man City and Arsenal that the EPL can get something. That's what I think.
Well,
Yeah.
Aston
Okay,
Villa
what about
played
you,
a good
David?
game last.
Fair play. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for. I don't want any English team to win the Champions League. Hala Madrid, number 15. I don't want. I believe Man United will go far in the Europa, but will we win it? Because the final itself is not a game you can guarantee, no matter how good you are. So I would say Man United Europa League final, and then for Conference League, some man them were struggling to beat Servette some weeks ago. So I hope they can win the Conference League. I hope so.
Who dash Man United Europa League final?
You said who that?
Did you say that, bro? Wait, you're crazy, That's crazy. But yeah, European English teams to win. Obviously, it is right, man. Hopefully, I hope as a Chelsea fan, I also hope and believe that we should go far in the Conference League.
Conference League and that. Ew, bro.
Ew, bro. You're not doing anything in the league, bro. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I don't think Man U doesn't have English. I think if anyone's gonna do anything in the
Yo, damn it, when you guys,
let's
ask. Sorry, damn it to interrupt you. When you guys win the Conference League, Chelsea, would you guys celebrate? Like, would you do like a parade or stuff like that?
Of course they will. Some shameless man, them, bro.
This is what, you know what's so funny about this, right? When Liverpool were in the Europa League, David was having a laugh like proper every other day. Liverpool. I hope that you find yourself in the Conference League and they'll be back at you. I pray
Bro, if I'm in the Conference League, it's automatically a validated cup, bro. I'm Man United.
You see, Man United fans, let me tell you something. Man United fans, you guys are the most delusional people on earth.
Oh my God. Yeah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. All right, that's a good one. So we've covered everything, at least for the most, what we could do in terms of the happenings in the Premier League. So now, guys, let's take it down to FPL, our fantasy Premier League competition that we're part of. Our, performance after game week 6. I think this is game week 6 or game week 7.
7.
Yeah, game week 7. Sorry about that. Game week 7. And it's fair to say that the table some positions in the table have changed. So let's start with Eden, because Eden basically he's the only one that hasn't changed. He's basically remained where he was at second position. So Umbrella Academy, how did you do it? How did you maintain your position and rack up your 42 points this game week 7?
By God's grace. Amen.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh my God, man. I'm telling you. Why do you say so?
I didn't put I just I looked at my team. I picked the captain. If it worked out, it worked out. If it didn't, it didn't. I didn't really have any strategy.
I wanted to ask you, was that captain on purpose?
Yeah, it was intentional. I was
Oh
thinking
my God.
Semenyo would do something.
I thought you would have gone for Palmer. I thought it was a mistake.
No. It was
Yo,
intentional.
that was genius. That was, if I ever seen any genius move there, that because I was like, how did this guy make this guy his captain?
Are you being sarcastic or are you being serious? I don't get it.
No,
Please be sarcastic.
I'm complimenting him. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not like this.
He didn't score an assist. That's what I'm asking.
No.
They lost.
What? Who lost?
Bournemouth lost. That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, I thought it was a game where Bournemouth actually beat. Crystal Palace was that?
Bournemouth won last week.
They won
last week. Oh, damn! Sorry, I was mistaken. I did. I was thinking about the last game.
But now you be telling me that if it was me that did this, but now you be telling me I'm a wicked guy.
No, Charlie. Honestly, I was actually being genuine, but I was mistaken. I thought it was the game. I mistook the game for like the one they just won because I know Semenyo scored recently at home against sorry. I really thought he scored the last time, so I mistook the game weeks. Sorry, I mixed it up. I really thought that was it was. I'm sounding like I'm sounding like I meant it. I didn't mean it, bro. I swear. Sorry, Adam, continue. No vex, I beg.
Anyway.
Sorry, Adam, no vex. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I just picked the captain and then I left it. That's if he did, he did. If he didn't, he didn't. So he didn't. So we go again next week. Or the week after international break, whatever it is.
Yeah. And you go for the 2 points, although you were unlucky with Alisson Becker getting injured as well, so that wasn't helpful. But, Rosé moved up the table, shrugged off some of the last couple poor performances, and is heading for the top, also close to Umbrella Academy as well. Rosé, explain to us your strategy.
Yes, sir. It's been a tough week. Yeah, tough couple weeks. I mean,
I'm telling you,
we almost gave up, but God did. So,
God did.
I think I did a wild card. I think after Adam, my wild card was like absolutely terrible, and I was thinking a lot of what to do. I mean, classic FPL, right? Sell Diogo Jota. And Diogo Jota 2 goals in 2 appearances. Wonderful player. Then I was almost sucked into getting Palmer. I knew he wouldn't have another performance like the other one again. And getting him would have cost some minus points. So I had to just shrug it off and not do it. So all in all, it was a decent week. Only mistake is I wish I capped Saka. Saka was a good cap this week. Haaland has blanked 2 weeks in a row, and it will be classic FPL yet again for me to cap someone else. Then Haaland scores another hat trick. So I'd say all in all, decent week, man. We move. Shout out to Prince FC. Nigga thinks he's pushing.
Yo, Prince. That's a good segue to Prince, man. Prince's golden 11. Tell me, man, what did you do differently, man? Because yo, guys, Prince had Prince, explain what you did, man. Explain to us what you did, man. You finessed this whole thing this week, bro. 72 points. 72 points. 72 points. Okay. Tell us what did you do differently this week, bro. What did you do?
It's not easy, man. They don't call me the star boy for no reason.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man. I used my wild card this week. So I was able to put in some key players like Cole Palmer, Antonio, and obviously I kept Saka, even though I've had him all year round.
That Antonio one is so annoying because that's the one that really got you up, man.
I was so excited when I saw it, I can't even lie. But yeah, I think it was lucky though, because I almost didn't put
for sure. FPL is luck.
You guys get it. I'm overthinking next game.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I think the only thing I regret is not captaining Saka, man, because I think it was quite obvious that Saka. I don't know, man. I just feel like Palmer might have done the madness against Forest.
I don't think it was obvious, to be honest. I think everybody is saying that in retro, but Palmer was also a good cap. And Haaland was also a good cap. He scored a hat-trick against Fulham last season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, don't worry. Next week
you go again. Speaking of
Harrison, tell us about your
Harrison. What's up?
Yeah, nice one, Adam. Nice one. Now you did talk.
Harrison, I don't like what you've been doing, bro. David said it first. Why are you saying my name?
But you joined him now. You always do this.
And then had to join the cook.
You just had to just join it. Just put your head. Okay, guys. Well, I've slipped down the table. I was first a couple weeks ago, a couple podcast episodes ago. What?
You haven't been first for some time. I don't know why you're saying.
Nice one. Oh my God! A couple podcast episodes ago, I was bragging. I was elated. I was doing my thing. But I have to say, since then, it's been difficult for me. I am now fifth in the table. Dami was way down. I didn't even know where Dami was when I was even bragging. But now Dami has passed me.
Last, man.
You were last. Oh, that's good. so Dami. Oh, this is bad,
Don't
man.
worry.
No, this is bad.
Is for you. Same way Tanya has had some good weeks. It might not be good some weeks as well.
Yo, Ibre almost passed me, bro. Ibre almost passed me. I would not live with myself. Oh, Adubab is even close. Oh. Bro, yo, I'm fit now. I got 35 points this week. And the only reason why I even got 35 points is because of Palmer and Madueke. Before Chelsea played today, I was on 12 points. Ibre would have passed me if not for Madueke and Palmer. So I can't even say that. Oh my God, it's been terrible. But hopefully we can do better next time. Yeah. What do you want to say at them? I know you want to say something smart. Just say it.
No, I don't. Dami, did you say that you have Antonio?
Yeah.
What was your mindset behind that? Because they haven't been playing well.
Or
was he just cheap?
Not the last player I picked, man, and I didn't have money, so I just chose him.
God did it for you.
I'm telling you,
God damn!
I take that.
God damn!
They'll just be asking questions, man.
I don't know. I just interview people today. I just interview person today. Ask people questions up and down.
Listen, bro. You have some agenda against me. I don't know
why did you want us to think it was a master stroke? You should have told us that you just have to pick somebody and you picked Antonio.
Then they why not? See, Adam, I think our listeners would agree from listening to the past couple of episodes that there is no way anyone would think that you don't have an agenda against me. It's not possible. See, person this me have agenda against you. You're the one that has an agenda against me.
Impossible.
This one is serious now. Anything I will talk, the guy will start to interview me, they question me. As if at the police station. Oh, wow.
You were the same person that said that you were the same person that gave some incorrect info that Tottenham haven't lost some games, and they lost like 2 games ago. I'm not against you. I'm just correcting you.
Yeah, Adam just be fact checking sometimes. Yeah.
I said Adam Adam exactly, literally.
See, I won't start to argue that no again. I know if you talk to no again, I beg. You don't do. I don't know. Adam just pick only one example. There are many examples of Adam's aggression.
Bring another example. Bring it here. Bring it here, bro. Bring it.
Know what I will do? Go back and listen to the other episodes, I beg. You want to give me work assignments, beg I go to do for you. Go and listen to the other episodes. You see it there. Thank you guys for listening to the Pitchside Banter podcast. Yours truly, Harrison. Really enjoyed this one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from the boy Rose.
See you later.